Ah, it's the exposition teensies.
Reflux and Andre have joined forces and have stolen the scepter from Gumzi, the child king of the Knarren.
Oh, so all the important stuff happened off-screen then?
Going to invoke the Leptis and gain unimaginable powers, dude.
I can't believe my garbage lump son is trying to attain the power of a god. I'm simultaneously proud and disappointed. Normally I'm just disappointed.
These doctors are cool, but if they want us to hurry, they could at least...
Wow, so even Glowbox is starting to get annoyed by this point. Don't worry, Glowbox buddy, I'm right there with you.
As if we had time for this.
So, let's just get right to the point. Welcome to the worst stage in Rayman 3. This is the longest shortcuts. It's one of the shorter areas in the game, but, let me tell you, it's not because we're just gonna wait around and let Glowbox do everything. No, this is absolutely a filler stage. First things first, let's not take that shoe. There's a secret passage we can find. Notice, there's a reflection of a mirror here, but no, or window there, but no mirror. Keep calling it a mirror for some reason, but it's a window. Anyway, yeah, secret area, right there. There's another secret area, of course, but that one's a little more obvious. That one is right across from here, and we've got a whole lot of rubies. So we're just going to be doing this shoe thing for a while, so let's get to the points. I find this probably the most visually uninteresting area. I mean, I like parts of the first stage, though that was one of the weaker worlds of the game. This one, again, it doesn't look bad. Like, I wouldn't say there's any world in Rayman that just looks awful, but like, I don't know, this one's just thoroughly okay. It's a tower with reflective surfaces. It's very repetitive. The platforming is more of a puzzle platformer, which Rayman 3 is more of an action platformer than puzzle. And just overall, it's extremely weak. Not much of any character, really. Of course, now we're removing Andre, sort of. I mean, he's not going to be in Glowbox's stomach anymore, so he's not speaking directly to Rayman, so it's just Rayman and Glowbox from here on out, and I missed Matibus. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Hello. But anyway, yes, it's just Rayman and Glowbox, which I don't mind. I like Glowbox. And he's pretty solid even in the end game. There's less Andre threats, but I guess I'll live with it. Anyway, this is a timing puzzle. You have to get in here and grab these crowns, because the crowns, of course, are how we open the gates at the beginning. And I squashed myself, that's great. But anyway, yeah, it's just a whole lot of basically timed platforming and whatnot, and it's alright, I guess, but again, I don't know. Maybe it's because this area is just so obviously built to be a platforming stage, but it's really boring as a platforming stage. Like, again, this game is not just good level design, although it has been good level design thus far, but it is also, like, really interesting visuals and cool areas that are all pretty varied as well. This kinda changes between levels, but not that much. Plus, we don't even get that much Glowbox either. He's just right at the entrance, and he just says words. Alright, thankfully though, once you collect the crowns, you're pretty much done with a given stage. Let me just get this Trebell over here. It's the trouble with Trebells. Gotta go slow to get 'em. Alright, so, shortcut opened, right? We got a bunch of windmills. This area kinda sucks. It looks like a bad Jak and Daxter area. I don't know, maybe it's the sky that's making me feel like that, but this area is thoroughly That's how I would describe it. And I only got 46% somehow. I take that as a personal insult. Alright, this is my least favorite of the 3 stages that are going to be in the longest shortcut. You'll see. Yeah, I know, Glowbox. Yeah. Yeah, just laugh it off. That's pretty much my reaction as well. That being said, this is the cutest door in the stage. That sounds kind of weird, but trust me. It's cute door. So this platforming section sucks because I don't feel like these platforms are well timed. Basically, the trick here is just the moment you're able to get to a platform, do it. Take the jump, do not waste any time because this platforming section has very little lenience. So the moment that one comes into view, yeah, don't wait for it to be a bit more even. Honestly, I should have jumped up faster there. I don't know if I'm gonna make... Well, obviously I didn't make it. I would have reset had I not made it. And I believe there's a secret here, so... yeah, it's not a bad thing that closed. It's right over... yeah, you destroy this wall and an emerald. But that means you also have to restart the platforming segment. To be fair, though, I like the lighting in this room, at least. I kind of like that startup. Well, actually, it's probably dust. It's just normal dust, but it looks cool. That being said, it would probably give you a sneezing fit if you were actually in the room. Yeah, honestly, it is not a bad-looking area, but this feels like it should be, like, just one level of a bigger area. Like, maybe if they wanted to extend the Tower of... oh, shoot, what was the one earlier? I've completely forgotten. Oh well, invisible platforming segment. Let's just talk about how much that sucks. While I certainly don't look up what the one tower earlier was called. Palmito, the Tower of Palmito, probably. So basically the reason the invisible platforms are annoying here is depth perception. This room isn't awful since, well, actually it is kind of bad. Actually, it is really bad. Unless you're on the platform or in front of it, it's really difficult to tell whether or not you're above it, so just keep heading forward. Oh god, that is awful. It does not look like Rayman is level with it there. Are they at a different spot? I think they are, but I can't tell from the wall. I guess the one to my left is closer to the wall? Seems it. But yeah, the depth perception here is just god-awful. So in addition to just being a relatively annoying gimmick, it is also just annoying in general to get the depth here. And this one is just plain awful. Like this second platform here. Look at that. I was pretty sure I was there, but nope. Oh man, I wasn't there. Oh jeez, so yeah, this section is just bad and I hate it. Apparently that was just me grabbing on the side. The music isn't that good either. Just in general, this stage is a pain in the ass and I don't like it. You gotta go through 3 separate invisible platforming segments, and I will give it one thing. I'm not huge on the design, but like, at least they try to change up the angle of it, or oh shoot, I'm blanking on the word right now. And let's not bother with that at the moment because cute door coming up. Look at that door! Look at it! It's smiling now! Oh, I love that door. Also, this area looks cool. Could this have been the longest shortcut? Can we just have frickin' Teensy and Orlando? I would like that. Look at this, we've got a little exterior gardenish area. It's awesome! Ugh, I want more of this background. This is a cooler level. I like it. Everything about it. It's like so simple, but so interesting. Yeah, this should have just been part of one bigger level, not just its own world. Again, it's the shortest one, but it's still far too long. Even the fact that it's called the longest shortcut kinda just tells me even they knew. Yeah, this is just annoying filler, but like, it had to go somewhere. And of course, there's the whole, the character is pointing out how annoying it is constantly. That looks pretty cool, though. But yeah, it's just the filler level, because we just got exposition at the start, and then it shuffles us off to get to the end so we can transition to the next world. I don't know why we didn't just go to another TNC highway, other than the fact that the next world has a bit of a unique beginning, so I guess there's that, but still, they could have done something that's not this. Actually, I do have something to discuss. Should I say it now or in the next video? Probably the next one. I think I've got time for it there. And if I'm wrong, well, I guess we're all doomed. Yeah, oddly enough, the survival of the world hinges upon some miscellaneous bit of information about a video game. Who would have guessed? Anyway, we've got a bit of a secret here, and this one's unique because, like the one in the Land of the Living Dead, this has a special character appearance, or, oh shoot, I'm just forgetting words left and right. Either way, oh, cameo. It's a cameo of Lie the Fairy, one of the major characters or partners of Rayman 2. You can tell because her model is god-awful there. They just probably ripped that straight from Rayman 2 and made it a statue. Either way, though, yeah, that's Lie. I don't really remember that much of what she did. I just remember if you fall off a cliff or, otherwise explode but in a non-lethal manner, you'll come back and you'll see a bit of text from her being like, "Oh, Rayman, don't give up, you can do it. You fell into the abyss, but you're back, you're fine, you're good to go. Also, if you die, we're all screwed, so, no pressure or anything." So, thankfully that opened up, so now we can get back here easily enough if we fall. There are 3 different sections to go to, each with their own unique bit of platforming. I'm actually going to go ahead and collect the crowns here before I press the switch. Normally I wouldn't be so inefficient, but this platforming section is fairly difficult, so yeah, I would rather just not have the distraction here in case I miss it on the way up. So, this one's annoying because you are very likely to grab onto the sides of the platforms accidentally. So basically just jump as long as you can. The copter will slow you down, so don't use it too much, but it's better than climbing onto the sides of these platforms. That wastes way more time. So just jump at the edge, jump as far as you can, and yeah, if you screw up the jump like that, you can correct yourself a little bit. How much time did I have left over? A fair bit, actually. Also make sure to fly, don't just let that thing drop you down, otherwise you fall down behind the barrier, and you have to repeat the previous segment. It's not like it's a difficult segment, but you don't have to do it over again, so why should you? Alright, so, what platforming section are we doing next? Probably the one right next to here, right? Yeah, so this is the first appearance of this thing since the start of the game, except this one moves horizontally and not vertically. But yeah, it's just the one thing from the tutorial where you go strafe back and forth to hit a thing. I wonder why this hasn't appeared that often. It's like it's clearly a tutorial thing. Oh well, that one's easy enough. That being said, I did screw it up once. Oh, I was not happy with myself when that happened. I screwed up an easy challenge and had to restart the entire stage for it. This one's super easy, probably the slowest one, but, the lowest risk as well, so that's why I saved it for last. Just platform across these, wait for them to get to the crowns. There's really no amazing strategy here. It's just slow-moving platforms. Remember when I complimented the slow-moving platforms in Desert of the Kanaran? Those were some good slow-moving platforms. Those made sense and were fun, actually. Oh yeah, anyway, I have no idea what he said there, and I couldn't find that specific quote in the usual list, so wasn't quite sure of the spelling on that one. So anyway, this looks cool as hell. It's just a tube, but it's a pretty cool looking tube as well. I like it. It's a good tube.
Hey! Who's the king of the doors? Hey.
Nice job, Globox.
Hey, Rayman, good thing I was here to open the doors for you, huh? Oh,
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thank me. Woohoo! Yeah.
See, that's Rayman giving a thumbs up to his friend Globox, who saved the day while we were off just, lollygagging about and doing whatever we usually do. So for some reason there's vaguely ominous music here, but no, this passageway just leads to this cool-looking cove, which, again, looks cooler than most of the stage. Why couldn't this have been a level? I don't know. Anyway, this is the last appearance of these guys. I don't know if you're happy about that, but I am.
You're too late. Reflux und André are
Well, you
already
made me
here.
play this horrible stage, but whose fault is it?
Evoking a lab test,
I would like to point out this was extremely annoying to subtitle.
Ah, you take this boat and go after them.
Alright, and that's the last we'll ever see of those three. Next time on Rayman 3, we go after our garbage lump son, Andre.